Up to this particular case, Professor Susan Booysen joins us live this morning from our studios. Prof, good morning to you. Thank you so much for coming through.
Good morning.
It's the case has been dragging for quite some time now, and the president has always said, or the former president rather, has always maintained that he would love to have his day in court. This is happening today.
Yes, this day in court is arriving after many years of postponements, and postponements largely at the request and insistence of former President Zuma and his legal team. It is close to a decade now that the South African cabinet at the time endorsed the arms deal, and quite a while since Shabir Shaik was convicted, a case in which Zuma's name, a judgment in which Zuma's name was mentioned hundreds of times. And now eventually it is Zuma's day in court. We expect it will be a brief appearance, asking for more time to get finality, clarity on adjoining legal issues. And the big test today is outside the court as to the level of mobilization that a former president can muster. People who come out in large numbers. To what extent will they be defying ANC wishes?
Well, it looks like it's happening because
regalia.
We've seen them already, Prof, now in their ANC regalia as it is. We've seen the former spokesperson of the ANC, Kalni Halls, coming out to say, look, we understand and we respect the decision of the ANC, but we feel it is wrong.
Yes, there are some very ambiguous statements coming from the people who are mobilizing this march. I think for the ANC, a positive sign for the mainstream ANC and not for this little adjunct ANC is that will there be large numbers? Probably not. We are still waiting for the scenes of the reportedly large vigil that there has been. The early evening and early morning shots that I've seen online have not given us an indication of exactly thousands out there. Will there really be hundreds of buses? And then we have to look at the organizations organizing, mobilizing. It is small, semi-dissident organizations attaching themselves to the name of the ANC, but really not mainstream or important, hugely supported civil society organizations, not the main business organizations, the Funeral Practitioners Association, etc., and minor business organizations so far. So far it seems as if the news Cyril Ramaphosa ANC is getting will have the upper hand in these mobilization processes outside court. We'll have to see in the course of the day. So it is a very important test for the ANC. ANC previously, some other important little benchmarks that the Cyril Ramaphosa ANC has already turned with is that the NEC endorsed this point of no regalia, it is stepping out of line if you do that, and a few other turning points so far. But today will be a very important turning point for the Ramaphosa ANC to show that they are actually in control.
All right, Prof, we have to pause for a moment on that particular moment. Our reporters are out there. We'll be crossing back to them to see how, of course, the situation unfolds. Professor Susan Booysen will be here with us for the better part of the show, of course, analyzing what is expected to come out of the Durban High Court. We're taking a quick break here on Morning Live. When we come back, we'll look at the legal side of this particular case. Leanne is seated now with our legal expert, Ulrich Roo. Don't go away.